Good morning, students. So, today we are going to read about another micronutrient, that is proteins. So, what are proteins? They are large chemical molecules and contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. So, this one is the amine group NH2. This one is carboxyl group. And this one is the side chain where different amino acids attach. So there are different types of amino acids such as alanine, arginine, cysteine, glutamine, glycine, leucine, lysine, etc. which join together to form the primary structure of protein. So not only the primary structure, protein also forms secondary, tertiary and quaternary structure as well. Amino acids are the simple smaller units of protein. Nitrogen is the most essential element in protein. Some protein also contain sulfur and phosphorus. Suppose these are different amino acids. Just like that, almost 20 amino acids join together to form a long chain of protein. Proteins provide chemical materials for the growth and repair of body cells and tissues. In the time of emergency, they may also be oxidized to release energy. Many foods, such as the ones shown here, are rich in protein. Proteins are the most abundant organic molecules present on Earth. There are different types of protein and have different functions in our body. All enzymes are protein. Hormones such as insulin is also a protein. Proteins act as receptor on our cell membrane. Proteins maintain the shape and structure of a cell. All enzymes are protein. Hormones such as insulin is also a protein. Proteins act as receptor on our cell membrane. Proteins maintain the shape and structure of a cell. Proteins are needed for oxygen transport such as hemoglobin. Proteins are involved in muscle contraction such as actin and myosin and many more. Deficiency of proteins lead to weakness, but its severe deficiency causes the two diseases. They are kwashiorkor and marasmus. Let's read about kwashiorkor first. Kwashiorkor in Hindi also called Sukha Rog. It is a severe protein deficiency disease, usually affecting young children. This disease is caused when mothers stop breastfeeding their babies at an early age and the child is given a diet poor in proteins. Because mother's milk is rich in protein, and after weaning, the child is given a diet mainly consisting of carbohydrates and poor in proteins. Lack of protein in the diet leads to lower plasma protein concentration. It causes water potential of blood higher than normal. More water tends to leave capillaries and less is reabsorbed. As you can see, their belly protrude out. This is because of the building up of tissue fluid, especially in abdomen. Even the suffering child may die before the age of 5 years. These are the symptoms of kwashiorkor. There is a changes in skin pigment. The child become underweight. Due to building up of tissue fluid, belly protrudes out. The child having been prevented from growing and developing normally. Child lost the desire to eat food. Color and texture of hair changes. Sometimes there is swelling of the feet and the face, that is called edema, which occurs due to accumulation of water in the tissue of the feet and the face. Due to lower concentration of hemoglobin, it causes anemia and even enlarged liver. There could be repeated diarrhea as well, skin getting dark and scaly. So this can only be controlled by providing protein-rich diet to the child suffering from kwashiorkor, such as pulses, milk, egg, fish, etc. Another severe protein deficiency disease is marasmus. It usually affects infant below the age of 1 year and is due to the deficiency of carbohydrates, fats and proteins in the diet. This disease is caused due to the sudden stoppage of breastfeeding, followed by a diet poor in energy giving foods like carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, and even some minerals and vitamins as well, especially deficiency in iron, iodine, vitamin A, zinc, etc. It can also be caused by an inability to absorb these nutrients properly. Symptoms of marasmus are less body weight, degeneration resulting in a very weak body as it form of muscle, skin and bones only. Skin becomes loosely folded, thin face, thinning of limbs, retarded physical and mental growth, ribs appearing prominent. The child suffering from marasmus should be given a diet rich in proteins and carbohydrates.